Making news now, Springfield business leaders are gathering to talk about new ways to improve our local economy. Nija McDonald went to a meeting. She's live with more on why some economists are saying a recession is not in our near future, despite some red flags.
David, that's right. Today's keynote speaker says unemployment rates are low and the labor markets are steady. The 2019 Economic Outlook provides an opportunity to learn about current trends and ways to grow our local economy. Kevin Kleisen of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis is today's keynote speaker.
One of my key points is that it looks like labor markets are still pretty good, the unemployment rate's low.
Kleisen says he doesn't expect a recession in the near future.
Again, forecasting is a tough thing to do, but I think my forecast is that recession is certainly not something we'll probably see anytime soon.
Kleisen says there are key indicators he looks for when forecasting an economy.
When people file for unemployment insurance at their state, local office, so nationally we look at those pretty carefully. Those come out on a weekly basis, and right now those are still very low, and there's no indication that it's moving higher.
He says unemployment rates for most Missouri metroplexes remain below the U.S. unemployment rates.
I think one of the benefits of being in Springfield and maybe some smaller metro areas is that the cost of living is generally much lower here. So a dollar goes farther here than it does in LA or San Francisco or New York.
Brad Irwin of Paragon Architecture says he feels Springfield's economy is moving in the right direction.
We're usually the canary in the coal mine, so to speak, and we're still seeing both locally and nationally some pretty strong numbers of growth of new projects, new proposal opportunities, a good solid backlog.
Irwin says we as a community are working to address the skills gap faced by some industries.
I think the community is working hard to resolve that and has been for several years. We're actually a little bit ahead of the trend in having that as a discussion point and having that as a collaborative effort.
Now, over 200 local business leaders were in attendance at today's meeting. Reporting live from downtown Springfield, Nija McDonald, Ozarks First.